How is it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to Key West Waterman. My name is Aaron Young. If you're watching this video, you have a chance to win $200, so pay attention. Listen to me for just a couple minutes about what I have to say. I've been doing some paid advertisements with some companies, or working on doing them. I've done one so far, one giveaway, but I wanted to let everyone participate that watches, so I'm going to do it a little different this time. Essentially what happens is a company wants to put their product on the channel. They donate X amount of money and a certain amount of products. I give all that back to you guys. I don't keep any of it. This time I'm actually keeping the product because it's pretty relevant to what I do. It's stuff I use every day, so it's helpful for me, but I'm not going to keep the cash. I'm going to give the cash back to you guys. So today's company on this episode is sponsored by thebetterboat.com. Essentially what that means is they give me money to give away to you guys. The episode is going to be ad-free because of them. So I'll show you what they sent me. These guys make all kinds of stuff. This is just some stuff I regularly use, so I asked them to send it. You know, boat soap, wax sealant, deck cleaner, probably one of the most commonly things I use. These things are actually pretty incredible. The boat erasers, boat brush with an extending pole, all that good stuff. This is not the only stuff they make. They make all kinds of stuff. Go on their website, check them out, thebetterboat.com. This stuff, I just used it this morning. Hopefully the camera picks this up. I'm not going to sit on camera and show you me scrubbing the boat. I think that's kind of weird, but I cleaned just this section. I stopped right here. I get kind of buildup of dirt and grime a little bit from just so much foot traffic on the boat. Again, I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it does an incredible job. And from the beginning of putting products on here, I told you guys I'm happy to review products, but the difference is I'm going to be honest. And so far I have zero complaints about the stuff they've sent me. These are probably my favorite. These little boat erasers. Hopefully you can hear me. Planes flying over. Essentially all you do is get this little guy wet, squeeze the water out, and I get all kinds of scuffs. People's shoes, rods flying around, whatever it may be. You can see right here, nice little scuff. This stuff takes it right off, all this. Nice little scuff right there. It really is amazing how well these work. That is it. That's all I got. How cool is that? But again, can't remember if I said it or not. I'm gonna put links to all those products in the description. So go on there, get you some stuff. This is actually quality stuff from what I see. It's worked great for me. It's a family-owned company. I love supporting small business, so happy to work with them. Now, how do you win the $200? Whew, let me catch my breath. Sorry, it's hot out here. Somewhere in this episode, there is going to be a trivia style question. I haven't decided exactly what it's going to be yet, but there's going to be a question somewhere in this episode when we film it. So pretty much watch the episode, find the question, answer the question, follow the rules, and you can win $200. That's all I got for now. Check out the episode. Hope you guys like it, and good luck. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Key West Waterman. My name is Aaron Young. Don't really know exactly what this episode is going to be dialed in towards, but we are out on the boat for 2 days. I've got my lovely sister-in-law Mari and my brother Sean. You have not met him. And the always lovely Madeline. Yes. We've got a crap ton of gas, crap ton of ice, and a crap ton of food. We're going to be out here for 2 days. All kinds of stuff. We're starting with diving. The weather's supposed to be like this until Sunday. It is Friday morning, so kind of prepped for whatever. If you're not subscribed, go do it. It's free. Helps everybody. Water's nice and clear. Let's rock and roll. Alrighty, so as usual, I'm going to go over some of these dives and just share some of my thoughts on these. There's actually a few in here that are pretty good lesson, but you're about to find out. I jumped in on this spot first thing, and there was groupers everywhere. Unfortunately, did not have a battery on my camera. Shot 3, or I shot 2, Sean shot 1, and 1 got rocked up, so I had to go back to the boat and get a gaff. Threw a battery on my camera just so you guys can see what happened here. Had to swim way back in this ledge and shot this grouper. Use the gaff trick kind of as an extension of my arm. I don't really want to be any farther back there than I have to be, especially with the big fish kind of going crazy. Really easy to get wrapped up in that line. You can see he kind of went nuts there and made it pretty murky, which is a little spooky in there. But again, this gaff, if you get fish that are stuck, they're farther than you can reach, comes in real handy. I got this fish's head out. This fish ended up being a lot bigger than I actually thought it was when I first shot it. And I'm kind of running out of air here, so I'm letting that line kind of stay wrapped around the edge because I don't want that fish going any farther back than he needs to be. I've already worked on him for quite a while, so.
He's right here, hold it for me.
So return trip here. This fish is shot, I'm shot. This first spot was absolutely incredible. There was just fish everywhere when we jumped in. Of course, did not have a camera on me. Again, kind of left everything messy there so that way that fish can't swim any farther back. Just trying to get my hands on him now. Ended up actually being the fish of the trip probably. On the very first spot. Shaft got hung up there. I was just too lazy to swim back down.
Big one. Wow. I didn't realize he was that big. Wow. All right, new spot.
So first spot, of course I didn't have a battery in my camera. Literally landed right on him. One fish swam right up. I believe it was this guy. Stoned him. All the commotion brought two more out. Sean shot one, I shot one, and then found this guy deep in a cave. Really bummed I didn't have my camera on for that one. I crawled in about 10, 12 feet, kind of army crawl on a ledge. I was about 1.5 feet tall and took a shot and he went bananas. Swam back to the boat to get the gaff, so I threw a battery in there. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see anything. It was so murky, but
or ice, whichever.
Great start to the trip. Wish every spot was that good. We're going to keep rocking. So just a quick warning, there's about 37 times in this video I say how terrible I did at filming during the day. I was just so bummed about it. I feel like I missed a lot of good shots and opportunities, but just a warning. So this is a new spot, and I often get asked how I do a lot of my shots, or how a lot of my shots end up being stone shots. How do you get, you know, just that kind of that sweet spot? You can see I lined up there on a fish, just really wasn't feeling it. I'm really patient with my shots, and I think a lot of people rush them. And you'll see right here, this yellow jack comes in. I could have taken a shot right there. Wasn't ready, didn't like the feel of it. Just real patient, and gives me the door there, and a nice stone shot. I think maybe the theme of this video will be patience, if there's any lessons learned. I know it can be a little exciting at times, especially if you don't get a dive a lot. The fish you're looking for comes in, and you can just kind of get ahead of yourself and rush the shot, but not put it where you want. And not necessarily just stone shots, just good holding shots. I see a lot of fish tear out, but I spend enough time in the water, kind of have the ability to stay calm, and I think that's a big factor on the amount of decent shots that I get on fish. Another mangrove coming in here, just kind of grunting him in. Gives me that broadside. Didn't stone this, but you can see the other fish, I kind of took my time getting it up. This fish is still squirming. I want to get him off the bottom as quickly as possible. That's when predators will come in. A struggling fish is the worst thing you can leave dangling. This is actually my brother Sean. He doesn't dive a whole lot. These groupers were about 18 pounds, and for some reason he thought they weren't big enough, and I assumed he saw a bigger fish because he kept going. And this is what I call puppy fever. I just kind of didn't get my fix on one or the other, and I just got kind of distracted there, and I really ruined a good opportunity on some good fish. But again, my battery dies right after this dive. Sean goes down and actually plugs one of them. So we ended up getting one off this ledge. All right, jump in.
Oh, flashes? So we just have to pencil in? All right, small, yeah, don't dive. Ready?
So I keep missing everything on camera. The battery keeps dying. Sean, finally, we found this ledge and it looked epic. I knew there had to be fish on it. Sean found them. On that bad boy up.
There was two of them under there.
That might be your personal best.
Babe, was I a small splash?
Yeah, you were a small splash.
Who had
Look at
the smaller splash?
Look at that.
Stud.
That's definitely Sean's personal best. He doesn't do this a whole lot. Hopefully I can get some on camera. See you there. So this is a new spot. Water got a little fuzzy. I mean, this is better than most people get to dive in, but tide was going out and the water started to just get a smidge fuzzy here, but still definitely diveable. Kind of just dropping, very mellow, methodical with my movements. I try not to stand out in the water. Even you can see my head turns are fairly slow the majority of the time. Big thing is being natural in the water. Big yellow jacks come in, very slow, not rushing anything. I pick the biggest one that I want, get his movements dialed in, take my shot. Again, another nice stone shot there. I'm gonna preach patience on this episode. There's a lot of good examples of it. Doing a little grunting again. It actually works pretty good. Red groupers react to it. Some snappers will. Here's a mangrove right here. Definitely could have taken a shot. Being patient. I don't like to mess up the meat. If I can, I want a stone shot. Turns around, gives me the open door. Big yellow jack's coming back by. Lots of fish in this spot. Fun spot. Well, I am doing a terrible job at filming today. I keep having camera malfunctions and all sorts of dead batteries and whatnot. Every time a decent fish comes in, I think I've got some mangroves and stuff on there, but we're doing well. We've got a cooler. The back fish box is completely full, topped off, so we're moving on to the next one. The water got a little green, so we're gonna keep pushing west. Give it a shot. So this is actually a really deep spot. I wanted to hit just a couple. I was feeling really good. Sean was being my safety. And last year this spot was loaded with grouper, but there wasn't much here today. Nice mutton there. I don't really a fan of mutton, but unfortunately for this red, he was the only thing down there. That's a long trip not to come back empty-handed. Well, that was a bust. Last year that thing was covered with groupers, but it seems all the bait was gone. So the groupers are gone. Gonna hit one more deep spot, and then I think it's gonna be time for a cold beer. Turned into a slicker. Gorgeous. So I've done a terrible job filming today. I haven't really showed much going on. Quite frankly, we've been having too much fun just spending time with my family. But we're diving again tomorrow. Maybe a little fishing. We'll see.
Well, I'm in the way of Sean's view.
We're here for 2 days, but I'll do better tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. Later. Trying to catch sunrise from the top. Oh man, this is farther than I've ran in a year. Is it awesome?
Oh, I want to be first.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
You made it.
Everybody get in. Good morning. Good morning and welcome back. I'm not sure if this is going to be a two-part episode or if this is the beginning of a new one. If this is a new one, welcome back. If this is a two-part episode, good morning. Heading out. Gonna do a little fishing first and then maybe get back on the steel reels. Another gorgeous day. Let's rock and roll. Been fishing. This is our fourth spot. I think this is the first fish we've hooked, quite frankly.
Nah, Mari got two.
Oh, well, yellowtail snappers. Those don't count. See the bottom?
Hey, Mari's count.
There's a dolphin right here. Dolphin.
Where?
Oh, stay in there, babe, stay in there.
Oh.
There's your Maui Wowie.
Yeah, it's coming for you.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Get him. Get him in, babe, get him in.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh, don't reel that high.
Okay.
Yeah! Oh.
Oh.
There goes this one.
Babe, grab that
Hold
one.
on, shit! Am I recording or? Okay.
Okay, here, I'll have the...
Here, you take this guy.
Here, grab it. Here.
Trying to work on them. We got sharks here.
Mari. Okay, hold. Here, like... Okay. Okay.
The line roll's not coming.
Double hook love.
Wow, this is taking it, son.
Get it, Mads, get it.
Oh my god. Whew. We can't win. Can't win here. Maybe it's
How do
time.
you even get that out?
Maybe it's time for diving.
Yeah.
I hope that's not what we've been getting.
Yep. That's what's been eating what we've been hooking. I'm over the sharks. I'm going diving.
Yes.
So long story short, the sharks pretty much ate everything that we hooked. We went fishing for a little while, actually started hooking some decent fish, and I could have showed you an hour and a half of just us getting sharked, but back to diving. Nice mangrove comes in. Just really take my time on that one, and he kind of just stayed broadside, gave me the perfect shot, really. Water was a little cleaner than the afternoon first day. Sean had been trying to shoot a mutton all trip, and he kept missing him. I don't know what it was. I never saw him actually miss it. He just said he kept missing him. And I do a drop here, and Mutton's just kind of hanging out, chilling. And I've shot plenty, so I wave Sean down, trying to get him on one. He's never shot one before. Lines up, takes a nice shot, and you're gonna learn a lesson here real quick of why you pull up a struggling fish quickly. In most of my videos, you see me, if I stone a fish, I still bring it up to me, but I kind of leave it down there a little longer than I would a struggling fish. A struggling fish, you need to get up.
Mine snapper!
Get up almost instantly if you can, and you can see a barracuda sees an opportunity here and takes it. I thought about shooting him for a sec, but he's just, you know, he's out there trying to get a meal just like we are. So this is the last spot of the day. This is actually the first spot where I shot the big grouper, and realistically I went back here because I wanted to crawl through the cave and show you guys the cave. I pull up to it, ready to go just in case. I see a giant dog snapper, so I kind of follow him in. You don't see that many big dog snappers, so I kind of crawl in, I'm not even halfway to the back yet. If you look at the top of the screen, another big black grouper comes and sits right in front of me. I could not believe it. I typically don't dive spots back to back, but I just wanted to show you guys on film the cave. There's another grouper in it. And if you listen carefully there somewhere, you can hear my reel kind of take off, which lets me know once I hit that fish, he took some line out. And I'm pretty familiar with this cave. I lock my reel up there also so I don't let that fish go any farther back. So I'm kind of searching the back side of the cave here. I'm trying to locate my shaft, the fish, see what's going on. I'm familiar with this ledge, and if you look carefully here, you can pause it or rewind it. There's two lines. There's a white line and a blue line. The blue line is my reel line. The white line is my shooting line. And what that tells me is I strung the fish completely. He's on the shooting line, not on the shaft. You see right there, I'm pointing, that's the back side of the ledge. I see the line coming this way. I know the fish has to be somewhere, and there he is. He's strung on the line, not on the shaft, so it means he can swim a little more freely, and it makes a big tangle. And I've talked about this in a past episode. I'm going to try and brain this fish while I'm down on the bottom, because if I cut that line, I really have to have a hold of him, and he can get away. So I'm trying to brain him while he's down there. Also, he's kind of creating commotion. If he's down there flopping, he's going to cause unwanted attention. Took a little longer than it normally does, but I was able to get him brained. A little tired after 2 days of diving, so I had to come back up for a new breath. On my return trip here, fish is dispatched. Now I can cut that line. It's another reason I like using Dyneema and Spectre shooting line, because I can just cut it and retie it. And truth be told, after I got this fish out, it took me about another 45 minutes to get my shaft. There's the unwanted attention I did not want. But I hope you guys learned something. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. Find out how to win $200. I'll see you next time. Well, that is a wrap out here, boys and girls. What a trip. Lots of laughs, lots of fish. We're gonna head towards the barn. Stay tuned. Still giving away $200. Anyone can win if you're watching this. I'll give you details here shortly. See you at the dock. Well, that is a wrap. We packed these overnight. Wanted to pull them. We got in a little late, so we wanted to pull them out and get some photos. But still have $200 to give away, so I was kind of tossing around the idea on how to do this. Again, this episode is sponsored by thebetterboat.com. They donated $200, so I'm gonna give it away to you guys. I thought this would be fun, that way everyone can participate. So here are the rules. You have 24 hours from when the video is released to submit your guess. If there are 2 of the same guesses submitted, I'm gonna go by who picked the earliest one, the earliest number. So if you wanna submit your guess, go through the comments, make sure you're not duplicating a guess, because if someone did it before you, they're gonna win. So what we're gonna do is, oh, those are gross. So we've got 4 yellow jacks here. You have to guess the weight aggregate of all 4. You have 24 hours. The first person, here's some reference, the first person to get the closest within 24 hours is gonna win. Again, if you have the same guess as someone, whoever submitted it first is gonna win. You can go over or under, closest guess wins. If by some chance there's a tie, high and low, I'm gonna split the $100 or split the 200 each way. But that's what we're gonna do. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a blast, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.